Good afternoon, students. This video is for a reteach for the digital footprint worksheet. I'm going to share my screen. We are here in Google Classroom. Very, very soon, I'm going to have to transition to Canvas. That will come later, just so that you are aware. I will be transitioning to Canvas. I will let you know when that happens. For right now, we have been using for the last 12 weeks Google Classroom. Here is the stream of announcements. Every single week, I will put what we are doing in each class period: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Under classwork, first is the daily checkpoint. Let's take some time to talk about that. Students are still having issues completing their daily checkpoint. The daily checkpoint is to be completed every single day that you have class with me. So if I see you on A day, you fill it out on Monday and Wednesday. If I see you on B day, you fill it out on Tuesday and Thursday. I see everyone on C day, so it should be completed on C day. If I'm asynchronous, if you're asynchronous, the daily check-in form needs to be filled in. If there's a presentation of some kind that we have, whenever during the week, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, the daily checkpoint needs to be filled in. This is your attendance. I really don't want anybody to get into a situation where they do not receive credit for my class or any of their classes because they don't meet the number of minutes that they need to be in class. That's likely to happen if you keep racking up attendance absences, unexcused absences. Okay, so I have students who have 6, 7, 8, up to 9 absences. That's a problem. Please consider this your review. The daily checkpoint needs to be filled in every day. Okay, next part is the lessons. So this is what I go over in class. I would say pretty close to 90% of the juniors are choosing to be asynchronous because I don't see you. I see the same students pretty much every day. 90% of my classes are asynchronous. That's your choice. That's the choice that you were given, and it's okay to choose. However, you're still responsible for the lesson. My recommendation is that at some point during your day, you go over the lesson that you missed, right? If you chose to be asynchronous, or sometimes something happens where you're not really choosing to be asynchronous. Like something happened and it was an emergency, or you had a doctor visit, and so you had to be asynchronous. I don't see that happening like all these weeks over time, but if that's the case, you can come here and look and see what we actually did in class that day. The digital footprint is here. It was a PowerPoint that we went over in class. It was really fun. It was an interactive PowerPoint slideshow that we were talking about in conjunction with your digital portfolio. So it's expected that you review this slideshow here and review the material that you missed that day, along with anything else. These are all of the assignments, lessons that I will go over in class when you're asynchronous. The assignment that's attached to the digital footprint is the digital footprint worksheet. When you click on it, it says, complete the following worksheet after reviewing the lesson. Please type your responses. This is a test grade. I have since changed that. I just counted it as a regular grade. Otherwise, at the time, people would have been failing. So I changed that from a test grade to just a daily grade to help you. When you click on the assignment, you're going to see something like this. Down here, it says, copy a link to this design. You can copy this link, and then you can just paste the link and go to this website. Everybody has a Canva account. From like last year or 2 years ago when we created them, if you don't have one because you didn't create it at the time, you need to go ahead and create an account. And so I can show you because I have an account. Once you click on it, right down here, there's a little pencil that says edit or use template. You can click on that and click on edit. And here is where you'll be able to read the questions. Maybe you need to make it bigger so that you can see. And then you answer the questions. You can type in these little sections here and answer the questions. So, do you know what a digital footprint is? The most important thing to know about a digital footprint is that it can have serious repercussions on any and all areas of your life. It can impact your academic standing, your college acceptance, your job prospects, your social life, and safety, and more. So I'm going to read you the questions. Which one of these do you have? Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, blog, podcast, YouTube channel, other. You can highlight the ones that you have. So the idea with this assignment was twofold. That we learn and we talk about what the digital footprint is, but then also that you learn how to use a software that you're probably going to use a lot of. Okay, so you can highlight, you can underline. Here's the underline button here. And so all you're doing is indicating which one you have. If you wanted to, you could bold, you could change the color, just something that shows that you've answered the question. Then down here, what is a digital footprint? Well, here is where you can go back to the lesson and review to get the answer. What is a reputation, and how can your digital life impact, how can your digital life impact yours? And then what can you do to protect your digital footprint? These questions you're able to answer by using the PowerPoint slide that I just showed you under lessons here. Then all you need to do is save your document, and you can go here where it says download and download it as a PDF. You can click download. It'll save it to wherever it saves on your Chromebook or your computer. And here's my sheet. And all I'm going to do is save it to my desktop. And then when I'm finished, I can go to Google Classroom under the Assignments tab where it says Digital Footprint Worksheet. And then under my name, I just insert the worksheet. That's all you need to do. So this assignment was issued on September 30th is when we went over the slideshow. The assignment was not due until October 19th. So let's see how long that was that you had. September 30th would have given you 1, 2.5 weeks to complete the worksheet questions. So on October 19th, if it was not turned in, according to the new grading guidelines, you have 7 days, 7 extra days to turn in your assignment. So that 7th day would be October 26th. I do it kind of the same as your attendance because you have till 11:59 to do attendance. The same idea for your assignments, like that's how I'm doing it. So when I come in on October 27th today and I go into grade digital footprint worksheets that are a week late, if it has not been turned in, you receive a 0. No one has contacted me to say, Miss Martin, I needed help with that. I didn't understand. So to me, you know, from my perspective, it's just you didn't do it. So that's why that's there. The next grade, let's just kind of review all the way through. The next grade of the 9 weeks, well, we started with letter of recommendation forms. That was due on October 12th. The grace period ended for that on the 19th. I actually didn't start grading these until the 21st. 24 people didn't turn them in, 24 people received a 0. I mean, I don't know how much longer I could give, and then I don't know if that's really fair to the 78 who are doing what they're supposed to do. It's not fair, guys. This stuff isn't hard. If you're challenged or something's going on, then definitely you need to reach out. But these are the new grading guidelines and I'm adhering to them as the principal has asked us to do. So I'm doing everything that I can do to help you. We have 1 grade per week. And then you kind of have weeks to complete assignments. And you have class time as well. So this is really a choice, I think. So I want to help keep you accountable here. So this one was October 12th, you had a week grace period. This is October 19th, you had another grace period that ended yesterday. And then the NLC midterm grades, that was assigned on the 21st, due on the 21st. We can't kind of wait weeks and weeks to know what our midterms are. So this one, the grace period for this one ends on the 28th, which is tomorrow. I'm not gonna grade until Thursday, and hey, guess what? SAT or Psat is on Thursday. I'm gonna be in the comments helping you test. So I'm not gonna look at this until Friday. I'm just saying that's what happens. I'm not gonna look at this until Friday. But Friday comes, if there's still 8 people who haven't turned it in, you earn a 0. I think that's pretty straightforward and it's fair. The Psat answers. This was given on the 13th of October because we know we need to get ready for the test. We want to at least practice some of these questions. So you were given Psat or SAT. So you could choose which one you wanted to focus on. Your choice. You want to focus on Psat questions or you want to focus on SAT questions. All I'm asking for is that you give me your answer sheets. Like, how did you, even it could be anything. It could be the actual answer sheet that was provided in the test. It could be a piece of paper that you took a picture of, or it could be a Google Doc that you just wrote the answers in or typed your answers in and then you submit it. This assignment was given on the 13th. You've had a couple of weeks to practice for the Psat. It's due October 28th. If it's not turned in on the 28th, you have a grace period. Your grace period is over November 4th. Let me double check to make sure I have the right date. Yep, a week from Wednesday is November 4th. So you would have until November 4th to actually get this in without penalty. So if you wait and turn it in on the 4th, you're starting at a 70, because you know what I mean? Like, and again, I grade the day after. So you have plenty of time. And then this last assignment we haven't gone over yet. It's for this week, which we will cover on Wednesday, Thursday. In the Wednesday, Thursday class, where I have the stream here, it says assignment. This is what we're going to review on Wednesday. And I'll be completely honest, this assignment is to help you increase your scores, especially if you're sitting with a couple of zeros and you haven't turned in the work. Okay, so hopefully that covers the reteach. This was for the digital footprint that was due, what was it, yesterday? So hopefully moving forward, like, you understand and you know what you're responsible for. That deadline has passed. The digital footprint worksheet was due on October 19th. The grace period was over October 26th, yesterday. I graded the digital footprint worksheet on the 27th this morning. If it was not in there, that's why you have a 0. You can talk to me one-on-one if you're having issues with that or you need something with that. But if you don't reach out to me, this is the best I can do, is just give you a reteach so that moving forward, you know exactly what you need to do with your assignments. If you guys have any questions, you know where to find me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.